One Piece live-action season 2 begins shortly after the events in Logtown. The Straw Hat crew sets sail into the Grand Line, determined and full of hope. Their camaraderie is stronger than ever as they brave a terrifying sea storm while entering the Grand Line, where the unpredictable weather tests their resolve. Luffy's unshakable spirit keeps the crew grounded, promising them their adventure is just beginning. The crew lands on Reverse Mountain and encounters Laboon, a giant whale, as Crocus, the lighthouse keeper, shares Laboon's tragic backstory. Luffy finds a kindred soul in the whale's pain. In an emotional moment, Luffy promises Laboon they'll return and duel again someday, leaving the whale with a painted straw hat symbol on his head. Heading into the Grand Line, the crew is swallowed into the dangerous currents, leading them to Whiskey Peak. There, they're celebrated by the locals, but it's a trap. These bounty hunters, part of Baroque Works, attempt to capture them. Zoro, suspicious all along, takes on the group single-handedly, showing his true strength and loyalty. Luffy misunderstands Zoro's actions and challenges him to a fight, causing temporary conflict within the crew. However, their misunderstanding is quickly resolved when Princess Vivi and her pet duck Karoo are revealed. Vivi unveils the truth about Baroque Works and their leader, Crocodile, who plans to overthrow the kingdom of Alabasta, agreeing to help Vivi save her homeland. The Straw Hats disguise themselves and journey toward Alabasta. Along the way, they stop at Little Garden, a prehistoric island, where they meet two dueling giants, Dory and Broggy. Their battle over pride and honor inspires Usopp, strengthening his dream of becoming a brave warrior of the sea. The crew is caught up in a Baroque Works trap on Little Garden. Mr. 3 and Miss Golden Week attempt to kill the giants and capture the crew, but clever teamwork allows Luffy and the others to turn the tide. Sanji intercepts a call meant for Mr. 3, tricking Crocodile into thinking the mission succeeded. Next stop is Drum Island, where they search for a doctor for the ailing Nami. They meet the quirky reindeer-human hybrid, Tony Chopper, and his mentor, Dr. Kureha. Chopper is timid but brilliant, and after seeing Luffy's spirit, he contemplates joining the crew. During a flashback, Chopper's tragic past with Dr. Hiriluk is shown, how he was shunned, experimented on, and eventually inspired by the dying doctor's dream to cure all illness. Chopper's heart is deeply moved by the Straw Hat's kindness. He steps up to fight Wapol, the tyrant king of Drum Island, protecting his people and the crew. Wapol, who eats anything with his Boku no Mi powers, becomes a formidable threat, but Luffy defeats him with his sheer will and strength. Chopper, inspired by Luffy's selflessness, decides to leave his home and fulfill his dream with the Straw Hat Pirates, becoming their ship doctor. Finally arriving at Alabasta, the Straw Hats find the country in turmoil. Crocodile, posing as a hero, manipulates the people and fuels a civil war. Vivi struggles to stop the fighting, while the crew prepares to confront Baroque Works' top agents. They split up to take down their assigned enemies. Zoro faces Mr. 1 in a brutal sword duel, pushing his abilities to new limits. Sanji takes on Mr. Tabonclay, a flamboyant martial artist with shape-shifting powers. The battle is fierce, but both Straw Hats manage to win through grit and clever tactics. Their determination to protect Vivi fuels their fights. Usopp and Chopper take on Mr. 04 and Miss Merry Christmas, blending courage with creativity. Meanwhile, Nami faces off against Miss Doublefinger, using her new climactic weapon. Each fight highlights the crew's growth and their unwavering loyalty to each other and their mission. As chaos spreads, Luffy confronts Crocodile in an epic showdown. Crocodile's sand powers overwhelm Luffy in their first encounter, and Luffy is left near death. But he returns stronger, fueled by the pain of his friends and the suffering of Alabasta's people, ready to fight again. In their second battle, Luffy uses water and blood to counter Crocodile's dryness-based powers. The final fight is intense, filled with powerful symbolism. Luffy's punch, delivered with righteous fury, sends Crocodile crashing into the ground, ending his reign of terror once and for all. With Crocodile defeated, Vivi has a choice: stay with the Straw Hats or remain and help rebuild her homeland. In a heartbreaking moment, she chooses duty over adventure. The crew respects her decision and gives her a silent farewell, raising their arms with the X mark in solidarity. Meanwhile, Bon Clay returns and sacrifices himself to let the Straw Hats escape the Marines. His selfless act shows that even enemies can have honor. The crew mourns his loss, but sails forward, inspired by the people they've met and the bonds they've formed. As they leave Alabasta, Nickel Robin unexpectedly joins the crew. Once Crocodile's right hand, she seeks a new purpose. Luffy accepts her without hesitation, trusting her instincts. Robin's mysterious nature adds a new dynamic to the group, setting up future intrigue. The episode closes with the Straw Hats watching the sunrise at sea. Luffy stands at the ship's bow, staring forward with determination. They've defeated a warlord, gained new allies, and grown stronger. But the Grand Line is vast, and their real journey is only just beginning. Elsewhere, the Marines grow increasingly aware of Luffy's threat. Vice Admiral Garp is introduced in shadow, expressing interest in the young pirate's rise. The world is shifting. Powerful forces begin to take notice, and the Straw Hats are now true players in the pirate age. A brief glimpse of other warlords like Domquixote, Doflamingo, and Mihawk hints of future danger. Their ominous conversations about Luffy foreshadow dark days ahead. New bounties are revealed, and Luffy's poster now shows a significantly higher reward, shocking the world. Back on the Going Merry, the crew celebrates with laughter and dreams of their next destination. Each member reflects on their past and what lies ahead. The Grand Line's mystery deepens, but they remain united by friendship and their dreams. The season ends with a cliffhanger. A mysterious man with fire-based powers watches the Straw Hats from afar. Ace, Luffy's brother, makes his silent debut, teasing a future storyline that promises even greater stakes, emotional revelations, and explosive battles. As the screen fades to black, the narrator reminds viewers that the path to the One Piece is long and perilous, but with courage and friendship, even the impossible can be achieved. The adventure continues, and the world will remember the name Monkey D. Luffy.